know you're new here. Ever since the new year. Giving you a little time to get used to the place. Your predecessor, well, he knew what to do when I walked in the door. Sometimes when I walked in that door, I was not happy. I like drama in my life, so I can't blame anyone else but myself. But you know how it is. There are times when we establish a routine. A routine. And we don't want to break that routine for anything. So, I know you're new here. Ever since the new year. I'm going to cut you some slack. I don't think that he wrote down any notes for you about me in particular. Of course, I know that you have dozens of regulars with their peculiar needs. So I'm not going to be an asshole about it. You don't know my needs. That's okay. But from this moment onward, you're going to need to know my needs. Do we have an understanding? You just pardon me for a moment while I get my sleeves situated. Now, you're going to come to think of me as demanding, as one of those customers. Indeed, I usually hold up the line a little bit when I make my needs met, or make my needs known. I once saw a really funny skit. I don't know. It wasn't quite Saturday Night Live. It is even better than Saturday Night Live, believe it or not. It might have been Saturday Night Live. Am I holding up anybody here? Why don't you come back? You can come back. Because this guy's new here, and I want to establish a connection with this new guy. He's new here from the new year, as I like to say. So that's another quirk. I will come in here, you will hear the bell on the door, clanging against the glass. And I might just barrage you with some puns or some tricky, sophisticated whirligigs of semantic expression. You're going to need to laugh. That's part of your duty as an employee at 7-Eleven. Now, these other customers, they're not going to make any demands of you, so it's just going to be, you know, one day among others for you. And I've been there. I used to work at Subway in college. I know what it's like to be behind that counter. And boy, oh boy, did I not wish that people would have stimulated me, would have challenged me, made demands on me, so that my time behind the Subway counter as a sandwich artist could be more fulfilling. You know? I don't want to just sit here and mindlessly, like an automaton, make deli sandwiches. Well, they weren't deli sandwiches, they were Subway sandwiches, but you get the point. Alright, I'm sorry. No, really, I can hear that. That's passive-aggressive huffing and puffing. Passive-aggressive huffing and puffing. You're not a regular here. I've been coming here for months. This is what I do. Okay, so let's just get something really clear here with Mr. Passive-Aggressive here in the background. I want to make something abundantly clear to all of you. I could shop anywhere. Alright? This isn't the only convenience store that I can go to. Now, I have my daily walk, And I get here, and I am ready for my needs to be met. My needs do not include Mr. Passive Aggressive back here huffing and puffing because he's apparently going somewhere in the next 20 minutes. I'm a regular. Regular. Does anybody have any questions about that? None of you are regulars here. None of you have been patroning. Well, you haven't been doing either, actually. I do both. None of you have been patroning nor patronizing this particular convenience store the way that I have. I've established a connection with all the employees here except for Mr. New Guy. And I'm attempting to connect now, to establish that connection. That takes time. So why don't you guys just bug off and let me establish my connection as a regular with New Guy here? Any questions? No, I don't care. People get really aggressive. They have no idea what I've been through as a person, what I go through.